There we go, that's better. Hey everybody, we are back. That's it. We are back with Resident Evil 3. It's actually going to be kind of interesting because this is the PC version, which I've never played before. That's all fine, I took care of that earlier. Arrange mode. I don't know what arrange mode is. It doesn't exist in any of the console versions. Thanks, Ben. I'll be sure to take it off before that fight. How you doing, Ben? Honestly, it feels traditional at this point to wear the beret for Jill games generally, in RE3 in particular. So arrange mode, I don't know what this is. It doesn't exist in any other version of the game. We're going to play it safe today and do original mode. We'll do... This is the PC version, which is... It was Japan only. So these names, light and heavy, are specifically the Japanese names for the difficult mode. And in English, it's hard and easy. We get the regular... We get the costume select, which both Dreamcast and PC give you the costume select before you start the game. The boutique is never available. One of these is exclusive to the PC version. The Dreamcast has one exclusive costume, the PC version has one exclusive costume, they're different costumes. I don't remember which one it is. So Stars is RE1, Police is probably Jill in the skirt with the beret. Disco is going to be like the white suit with the platform heels. Arrange mode, it depends, really. Like, arrange mode in RE1 is really kind of interesting because it's different camera angles, different enemy placements, different item placements. It's a complete remix of the game. Arrange mode in RE2 is just weird. It was introduced in DualShock RE2, and in DualShock and GameCube RE2, it's an easier mode that gives you the infinite weapons from the start. But the Dreamcast version has a hard mode in there and a nightmare mode, and the best I can tell is that they removed the auto-aim for it. So it's not specifically a difficulty choice, I don't know what it is. Biker, I assume, is like the black leather outfit Jill has. Saw is Regina. Casual... It's got to be casual or elegant, and I don't know which. Let's go with elegant. Resident Evil. We've done Disco. Every time I give you the choice of this, Ben, you choose Disco Jill. We've done Disco Jill.
A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction.
So yeah, I got the PC versions of RE2 and RE3, thanks to a lot of help from friend of the stream, Amber92, Halloween.
They had the courage to fight.
Is it the best Jill? Because I'm always really down for Regina Jill.
Justice begin to turn,
Regina?
nothing can stop them. Nothing.
But yes, so now I have PC versions of RE2 and RE3, which...
My last escape.
Can't argue with that. Look how clean these FMVs are.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
Like, that's off-putting. It's one of those things, like, you spend so long watching the compressed FMV files on PlayStation or GameCube, or to an extent even Dreamcast, and then you see this and it's all full screen and completely clean, and it's so weird to look at. So I think the police massacre, there's a specific piece of it that I think is the first thing that the Resident Evil movies just outright copied from the games. And it's this sequence here, specifically the close-up on this helmet. No, we know what this Jill is. So let's take a look at casual then.
It all began as
Boring, Jill. Yeah, kind of. There you go, that's the PC exclusive.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Gonna be honest with you, I don't like this. Like, even as much as, like, the Dreamcast exclusive costume, which itself is kind of an alternate default. So yeah, let's go with Disco.
Resident Evil.
Imagine had a padlock on it. Like, I like the the Dreamcast exclusive costume. Not super fond of that PC exclusive costume. Damn it. I was really hoping I could pull that off again. Chiwa-iru nare. How you doing, Clem? Hey guys, I'm here now. We worked ourselves half to death with our training, so I know as long as we stick together, we will take on these zombies, and we will win!
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
Yeah,
I'm
that's so
sorry about
often.
your daughter.
It's a good line.
But there isn't gonna
I
be
love it.
any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere.
It's like the only time in Dragon Ball Z Abridged that Yamcha gets
Be eaten
respect,
by one of those
and then he
undead
immediately
monsters.
loses it.
Now leave me alone!
It's really funny to me. Alright, so... Don't start with the files, that's nice. So yeah, PC version, so, like... let me jump in this real quick. Not that. So, standard is to have filtering on, which I've turned off because I feel like it just makes everything look blurry. And like, you know me, I'd rather have my sharp pixels. What is retro mode? See what this is. Yeah, you know what, that looks nice. Try that for a while. I feel like I can read some of these now. Yeah, everyone's excited for Yamcha to turn up, and then they're not. What about Yamcha? What about Yamcha? Hey, babe. Alright, so I haven't done RE3 since we did this for the 10 years of Resident Evil. Even then, I wasn't super in practice. Blood autocorrect. It's been 82 years since I last played RE3. So we're playing the PC version. And like, what's the main thing the PC version is known for? That's right. More turbo zombies. Can I leave that guy? Run, run, run. Oh, he's just dead. Alright. Grab my shotty. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You bastard. It's fine, he'll despawn when we come back. Fenton Fields, year 600. So there's the big advantage of the PC version. Shouldn't have done that. And particularly for streaming, I feel like it's going to make things a little... Oh no, I didn't make it. Particularly for streaming, I feel like it's going to make things a little awkward. Because, like... The best time to read chat during classic RE during door transitions. They happen often enough, and I know the timing of them well enough. Damn it, I almost had it. Despawn. Yeah, Code Veronica has the respawns. RE3
Hang in there.
has
Why isn't
repops.
someone doing something about this?
Areas will repopulate when
Still
certain
alive, Jill.
event flags are triggered.
The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see.
Man, this looks great.
He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
A guy who streams. What? What? Haha. Oh yeah, I saw him. He popped up in my recommended feed. And I was like, OG Brad Vickers, what's this about? They fell down quick. And it's like, it's a cool idea, but also I'm not particularly interested in watching streams just because it is somebody who did something sometime. Like, what was it? Back when the RE2 voice actress for Claire started streaming. And it's like, oh, that's kind of cool, let me take a look. Cool. And then I never went back. To be fair, though, with that idea, Bane, like, I can't blame them. It's such an easy win. It's like, hey, you're a voice actor in a game that was popular at any point? Cool. Stream some video games. People will be absolutely down to watch you, and it's probably a better paycheck than what you got for the voice acting. Exactly. I mean, voice acting itself is infamous for how little it pays.
Jill!
Brad!
We've gotta...
Well, you need to be a voice actor and be a character in a game that's popular, and a character that was popular in that game. For example, Mr. Charisma, friend of the stream, hallowed be his name. He is a voice actor and has been in numerous things that are fairly well regarded, fairly well known. He's not a super huge voice, he's not a super huge streamer like the voice actress of Claire is. Like, she started and she was huge. But I remember being in Mr. Charisma streams and being like the only person there. It's the weird give and take of just streaming in general. Being a pretty lady also helps. And people who says that it doesn't and there's sexism is like, no, it's just the way of the world. I completely skipped that. 0131. Alright. It's like playing something like Final Fantasy XIV. Female characters were always more likely to get help from randos. It was always the case. Alright, so take these guys out. It's always going to be the thing. What the hell? Why the shotgun shells here? 0131. It's always going to be the thing. There's a lot of things women have to deal with in stuff like this, but there's also various ways in which they have it a little bit easier. It's the give and take, and nothing is ever truly equal. Yeah, you know what? I've actually seen that video. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can get past these. I think these guys despawn when I come back down. If I went back to 14 now, I'd probably be more willing to play a female character. It's not like I wasn't willing to play a female character to begin with, but like... back in the day when I was playing it, it was just a thing of like... I want to play as these guys. These guy characters. I want to play as me in these worlds. Entirely what it is. Women are nice to look at. Depends on the game, honestly. Alright, so, first major randomization element. Taking bets, guys. Are we going to find the grenade launcher or the magnum in the STARS office? Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher. The hope is the grenade launcher. Always hope for the grenade launcher here. Particularly because it'll make the Nemesis fight that I'm about to do easier. Yeah, my first character in 14 was a Makote. Specifically the cat boy. Was it? No, my first character was definitely an Ellison. Yeah, speedrunners have gotten to a point now where they don't even reset with any of this. They have it specifically set up so it's a hack of some kind, so that it guarantees grenade launcher drop here, just so they don't have to reset. Yeah, my first Final Fantasy 14 character was actually an Ellison. I think my second was a Makote Catboy. Then the character that became my main permanently. I was in the beta for FF14 on PS3, and my first character was the Ellison, and the idea was to become a Dragoon. And my friends didn't manage to get into the same server as me, so I had to make a new character in the server they were in after the game launched. And I started as a summoner. But then the character I ended up maining, the character who is my main in FF14, is Duskwhite Ellison. Duskwhite? And the same way. Alright, so this is probably going to get nasty. I want to take Nemesis out here, though, because if I do, I get the first half of the handgun, the special handgun. And then when we get to the restaurant, that's just an instant win against Nemesis there. That was a mistake. I've made a mistake. Oh, that's... Sounds unpleasant, Clem. Getting hit in the balls is a weird kind of pain. Doesn't feel like any other kind of pain. Shoot me! Aha! 3. Up. 4. Well, I could have gone better, but that's also all 5 shots that he has. In fact, Nemesis' rocket launcher will only carry 5 shots during any encounter. And while that encounter continues, which this encounter is continuing, like, he'll come into this next room after us, and he will not have the rocket launcher because he'll have fired all the shots. Here I am. Uncle Mo, thank you, ma'am. Help me, Marvin. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get up, Jill, get up. Jill, no, Jill! No, 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 no. Come on, Jill. Jill, come on. No, Jill. No, Jill. We're still in fine. It's okay. No, Jill. Yeah, bitch. Thank you, Clem. That's easy with a grenade launch, because you can make more grenade rounds there. Thank you, Ben. You can make more grenade rounds with what you have so far. So it's easy with a grenade launcher. But yeah, I like doing that because it's easy enough to get Nemesis down there, get him caught on the bookshelf, take him down. And then the first time you take him down, he'll drop the first half of the handgun parts. The next time we meet him at the restaurant is a guaranteed win if we hide in the kitchen, where he will drop the second half. No, they're just not on this scene, which explains why nobody mentioned Clem's thing earlier. Here we go. Just copy this over. It's in my own. Okay. Why is that sound alert? Rename. Name to sound alerts. That was already in use. Fine. Fuck it. Oh, it's because you're on your phone. Oh. Working. It isn't coming up. Has it changed? It's not registering the bot as existing. Let me restart the bot. Remove that. Wait a sec. And there we go. Weird. That Bane's entrance music. And here's Clem's. And here, it's gonna do those again, yeah. Because resetting the bot is saying that this is now the first time you've appeared in chat. Alright. Cut that off before it starts.
Success!
Excellent.
That's my joke! I'll kill you!
Let me edit this real quick. I just have a folder of these specifically for Clem. There we go. And now we'll let Clem's play again. Okay, so the video on the game is frozen. Okay, so it's not just on the stream. I can't see anything but the options that you guys can see. But the game's clearly still working. If I flip some chain and then go back, no. Alright. Looks like we're starting again, boys.
Resident Evil.
Rock and roll. Haha, got it again this time. Up yours, zombie. Another day, another outbreak. Which reminds me, I need people to get back to me in the horror channel on whether or not they want to be involved in the Outbreak multiplayer. Because I'm going to start setting that up soon. It's going to be on a Sunday at 8 PM British summertime.
September 28th. Daylight.
If you have the ability to play Outbreak online,
Monsters have overtaken
let
the
me
city.
know and I'll see about working everybody into a schedule for it.
I'm still alive.
No, Regina don't mess around. Regina's the serious one. I would love to do Dino Crisis if it wasn't such a boring game. Dino Crisis 2, though. I should do Dino Crisis 2. But I feel like I need to do Dino Crisis 1 before that. And sort of practice with Dino Crisis as well. I mean, I say that, but like, I was out of practice with... most of the Resident Evil games that we've done for this. Yeah, I've dabbled with it a little bit, but it's been a long time since I've... It's been a long time since I've gone past the first dock on Dino Crisis 2. I've gotten, like, the last time I played it to the second dock was a few years ago, but I haven't played it past that in... Did I put the fucking key away? The last time I played it past that was a long time ago. But Dino Crisis 2 is a game that absolutely fits my sensibilities. It's fast-paced and allows you to really just work off initiative. Which I'm good with. But I probably should do Dino Crisis at least once. Then what I'd love to do would be Dino Crisis 3. Well, Dario's safe because he's locked himself in a room that can only be opened from the inside. Damn it. That's because he opens the door. It's entirely his own fault. So I don't think I've ever really brought this up in... God damn, why am I stuck? I don't think I've ever brought this up in all the times that I've played Resident Evil on stream. But when I get quiet while shooting enemies, it's because I'm counting my shots. So I stopped talking specifically to focus on how many shots I've got left before I need to reload. Let me grab these now because we can't get them later. wait for the reloading and play 'em. It's something that could bite me a little bit with my experience with the Dreamcast version. Because the Dreamcast version tells you. No, it's not true. Only the Dreamcast version of RE2 tells you. You understand the bullets, you see. I can make them move the way I want. There are no continues, my friend. Yeah, no, I'm thinking like the VMU display only displays the ammo for RE2. In RE3 and Code Veronica, it's an EKG, which I like. The visual display of that's really nice. A session with a frag grenade. I used to be really good at grenades in a particular game, and I can't remember what game it is. But there was definitely a point in my life where I played enough Halo to be really good at sticking people with the plasma. I could hit people with a plasma from across the room. Bitch. I'm being that good at old games that you used to love. It just doesn't happen anymore. Now it's just like, yeah, great, now I'm only really good at Resident Evil 2. It's like back when I was doing Let's Plays and I was playing Tony Hawk's Underground for Let's Play. I was like, God, there was a point where I could do this game on the hardest difficulty. Four, three, one, two. And it's like, that point isn't today. I could not do Tony Hawk's Underground on the hardest difficulty today. I feel like Marvin will probably be fine if we leave this zombie's butt on top of his head. Don't worry about it. 4, 3, 1, 2. He won't crave brains, but if he gets out of this, man, there's going to be a lot of women that'll be happy with him. I feel like Resident Evil gives us the best quotes. I really do. I feel like one of the best reasons to play more Resident Evil would always be because, like, we get such good, dumb quotes out of it. Yeah. Once again, gentlemen, grenade launcher or Magnum? It's time for America's favorite game show, grenade launcher or Magnum? Grenade launcher. I hate that I've gotten this combination of zombies in this room twice. Oh, I'm always hoping for the grenade launcher. Yes! Always hoping for the grenade launcher. Yep, 1-all. Now we're gonna have to reset the game and see what we actually have to play with. Alright, let's take this beret off, it's actually bothering me.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off!
Alright, let's go. I keep forgetting that because I can skip doors. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about everything and nothing all at once? So that room's a good example of what I was talking about earlier, though, with the event flags despawning enemies. Once you get the lockpick, the zombies in that room are all despawned, so that Nemesis can make his appearance, and that you don't have to deal with them while dealing with Nemesis. Alright, so B, A, Adraville? Appreciate you stopping by, man. I don't know what I'm gonna bet on yet. I'll decide when we get there. Flame rounds. So you might be like, oh, Chrono, why are you taking a first aid spray instead of the other stars? Stars. Why are you taking the first aid spray instead of the other mixed herb? Because the first aid spray is lower your rank, and the answer is, like, yeah, first aid spray is lower your rank, but so does healing in general in this game. And it's a change I don't like. Stars. Hey, welcome on in, undead pupil. There's a miss. Stars. That's a danger. But overall, that went better than last time. That's how much better the grenade launcher is for this than the Magnum. Yeah, I don't like that RE3 judges you... It bases your rank on healing. It's like OG RE1 doesn't care. RE2 is like, did you use the first aid spray? That's a paddling. RE3 is like, did you heal at all? And it's nasty because RE3 is just generally harder to avoid damaging. Alright, so we're finally back to where we were. You have ammo. Thank you. I don't want to read his diary though. The dodge is awful. The dodge has gotten me hurt more times than it's actually saved me. I don't have any room for the jumper cables. It's okay, because I planned to just hit this safe room anyway. Okay, grenade launcher can go away. I need the lockpick right now. But yeah, the dodge causes more trouble than it really solves. It is possible to get it reliably. But there's always the problem, generally, of dodging accidentally when you did not want to. Sounds like a gambit to be. We're not doing that here. Okay, so the gunpowder is not here. Like, if you want to have a gambit debate, like, we'll do it when I'm doing FF12. And then that'll be the question of...
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah. We came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me?
That'll be more a case of, like, how much of a problem are they to set up? How essential is it to the game? It's for another time, period.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us!
Cool story, Carlos. Now, absolutely get out of there before he gets back up. It counts as a win, but he will get back up.
I need to ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it!
You know, I've not played RE3 Make on stream since before I was able to get the S rank. Which is probably worth doing when I'm after doing a short form stream, because the S rank requires... why are you up here? The S rank requires you to be able to do it in under 2 hours. Like, every other stipulation does not matter. It's specifically the 2 hours. We've got a problem. I never picked up the gem in the police station. I've been working on Inferno, and honestly, every time I feel like I get somewhere with it, the game pulls out just more bullshit. Like, Nightmare was interesting, but was already carrying enough bullshit to be frustrating to begin with. But Inferno's just like, no. And Final Nemesis was bad enough on Inferno, on Nightmare. The real good news of the piece, though, was that I was able to do the S rank with none of the bonus items. Oh crap, these guys are here now. Please don't be coming out of the police station. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know why. I never thought about doing the S rank on RE3 Make with the bonus items. Like, never thought about buying them to do the S rank. I just kept pushing myself through the campaign to do it as quickly. I don't have the fucking... I just kept pushing myself through the campaign faster and faster. And then when I got it, I think I did it in, like, a little under an hour and 40 minutes. The real trick about making that work, though, God damn it. The real trick about making the S Plus work, though, especially with no bonus items, was ammo management. Figuring out where you want to pick up ammo, how much ammo you want to spend at specific places, and what you want to just ignore as much as possible. And getting to the lab, once you got to the lab, that was a big problem. No, because I know the ammo is going to be with the newspaper office. Yeah, getting to the lab was one of the bigger problems. Specifically because, like, dealing with the pale heads was an issue. My successful run was a little crazy. Because I ended up, like I said, I was under an hour and 40 minutes. I ended up, going out of my way to grab the Magnum. Like, specifically grabbing the Magnum for the pale heads. And I still ended up an hour and, like, under an hour and 40. That was really nice. And then I bought all the shop items that I could get that were of use. So my hard mode run, my nightmare run, hardcore nightmare runs, those were both done with shop items. Nice. The major value of this handgun is that it fires faster, but it also has a much higher headshot rate. And because we ended up messing around here, Nemesis hasn't shown up there. So we'll see how this goes. Is he around? Do you have the handgun ammo? One of you guys should have handgun ammo. Is it you? There we go. Yeah. Do I still have the rusted crank? I do. That was a pretty smooth room. I'm gonna get 2 more item slots. And this man has something. The main issue I've got now...
You're one of the survivors from the rescue
is gonna
team, right?
be...
I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
the gunpowder show up at the gas station, that's gonna be a problem.
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars. You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
I love OGRE3.
Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything
I think
is gonna
just
be
for
okay.
replaying an RE game, I think OGRE3 might be the best.
So Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
You can do it really quick if you want to. There's a lot of
We can't
variety
trust
to the single scenario.
Why?
I think it's probably the most fun to
But
replay.
Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's
I
go over
like
our plans.
that the
We're
windows
moving to
don't
the
just
Crosstown
have
area, which
darkness
is the
outside
designated
them.
landing zone for
Like,
the
you can't see
extraction
out of
job.
them, but I like that it's not just
Once
darkness.
we get there and
They're
give the signal,
showing a
chopper will
reflection
fly
of
in
the
and
inside
pull
of
us
the
out.
carriage. That's a nice touch.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan. Sir,
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
Awesome. Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna have to make sure when I come back I have the jumper cables. I feel like RE3 as well, though, like OG RE3. That was embarrassing. I feel like OG RE3 is where the controls really hit the pinpoint that they needed, though. I feel like of the classic control RE games, this one controls the best. Gunpowders are all here. Oh, here we go. If we could have gotten 4 headshots there, that would have been just amazing. Would have made up for everything. It was pretty good, wasn't it? Like 3 shots. Chef's kiss. I'll take 1 green. And there's nothing else I need right now. So we'll head back, do the gas station now, and also pick up the battery. This has been such a bad playthrough. And I'm totally letting the team down with this. Sorry, what the fuck? That's frustrating because that only happens if you come back through that area before you have everything. And my normal run will take me back through that area when I have everything. So instead of those guys jumping out, you have a Nemesis confrontation that you can just skip. But I'm gonna have to go back through that area again, which means I'll have to deal with them.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
One of my
I know.
favorite things about
I can hear
RE3 is that
What's
it
going on?
emphasizes the danger of large numbers of zombies.
Jill!
And I
What's
think that's a
wrong?
really cool idea.
They're coming!
No
They
other
must
RE
have
game
sniffed us
does
out.
that,
They know we're
even
here.
RE3 mate.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
And the game manages to keep it smart by never having you actually confront those large numbers. Like, they only appear in cutscenes and they're a danger because they're presented as a danger. I feel like they play it really smart. Meanwhile, when RE3 does actually put you up against larger numbers of zombies, the intention is for you to absolutely just kill them all. And they're less of a threat because of that.
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Then why
you
weren't you
okay?
breathing, Carlos?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks.
I love the way PS1 FMVs look.
Ouch,
Like the
my
actually
ears are ringing.
well-produced
We both should be
PS1
deaf by now.
FMVs. Not the
Okay,
garbage ones.
I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Like late PS1 era Capcom or just Squaresoft. Like they look really nice and I love the specific presentation they have. That dude on the ground back there will be gone by the time we come back, so it'll be okay. 3 herbs are not here. I just feel like this whole area here is a little too empty of an item box. There's a bunch of stuff to do around here, and that's the closest that I've gone the wrong fucking way. There's a bunch of stuff to do around here, and that's the closest item box. But, like, other portions of the game have item boxes that are way closer together. And it always leads to that area being one of the worst areas to navigate for items. So we drop off the compass and we get the battery for that. And we want to do this now. We want to specifically go back there for the compass. Because we need it to get into the construction area. Which means, one way or another, we're going to end up going back to the statue to come back. It's usually dogs. There's the usual complaints you can find of, like, the nonsense design of Raccoon City. Stuff like, why does the gate to City Hall lock if any of the jewels are stolen from the display outside of it? Well, I think the most ridiculous case is, why is there a whole puzzle involving putting things in the hands of the mayor statue? Just to get a car battery. That kind of thing only makes sense in a video game. Alright, so I need to remember to pick up the car battery on the way back. Now crows will burst out of the ducts. I think one of those crows flew directly into a wall. The layering on that pose is wrong. Which is interesting because it usually isn't. That might be a PC specific thing. I feel like I'm missing something. Go through here to get the other oil. I've got the jumper cables. Bitch. What am I missing?
Wait!
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
Alright, so Bane said Adraville, I'm gonna say Aqua Cure. Yes! Goddamn weird keyboard layouts. Alright. My inventory should be empty enough for this. Good old Steve Sassman. I really feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm just screwing everything up today. I can go back to the warehouse, but that is optional. And for some Wallace wisdom. If I head towards the save room, Nemesis is going to turn up, but I need to drop stuff off in the item box. Alright, gunpowders. Alright. Oh, that's uncomfortable. I don't like when I leave a room that Nemesis was in, and then come back and he's not there. Because now he's going to turn up in the worst place. You absolutely know that. Like there. I think a bunch of the things that are here weren't here before. You mind? Oh, we had to take a pretty roundabout method to get here, but we did it. Even better, that woman isn't dead now. Grab these. Dario, no, he was definitely a person of our time. Is there really any reason not to just throw these together to make CC right now? Just for the space. Oh, there's an item box upstairs. What am I thinking? You bitch. Stop off at the item box real quick. One thing that you never really think of until, like, you're actually doing it in the middle of, like, a playthrough is just how much time is saved just by skipping doors. Like, it's honestly kind of absurd. Yellow gosh. Alright, so the next thing to head to is that courtyard Nemesis was in. So I only found this out recently. But the woman that you hear scream and you can follow here to find her body... Ah, shit, I never opened that. Like, I thought she appeared at this point when you come back, and she doesn't. What specifically happens is, if you go around that door that was locked, if you go through there, to get back into that area at any point in the game, that woman will be there and will be chased down and die. So you can see that happen way earlier. Fuck? That was a weird zombie noise, and I don't think I've ever seen that zombie model. Why would you do that? So yeah, 18 grenade rounds. It's up to you to decide if it's worth it. I think it's usually pretty worth it. But in all honesty, it's not difficult to get through the game without using them. Curious about something real quick. Yeah, that does just give you freeze rounds like that. Awesome. Let me just grab the battery now so I know I don't forget it. The fuse, that's what I was forgetting. It's not that I forgot it, I just hadn't got it yet, because I haven't been to the power station. I knew there was a third piece. Sinkholes are such a weird idea. Such a weird concept. Well, I ran right into that. Alright. Should I have brought a shotgun here? Ideally, yes, I should have brought the shotgun here, but I have so much handgun ammo. Alright. Ammo. And later I can probably just, like, but we'll see. Alright. Fuse. Yeah. Using the shotgun as the main weapon later is an interesting thought, because the game doesn't give you a lot of shotgun ammo. The expectation is for you to craft it. But in all honesty, I would rather never craft shotgun ammo in this game, because that ammo, the gunpowder, could be better put to better use with grenade launcher ammo. And especially during those few times where you just find grenade launcher ammo, when you can just combine gunpowder with them to make more ammo is like really good. So it makes just using gunpowder to make shotgun ammo kind of a waste. You know, doing this without doors also really feels like I'm kind of marathoning this. Like, there's no down period between, like, any section. Where are my jumper cables? Alright, I'm gonna take another mixed herb just in case. It's like standard playthrough of RE3. We do this, and then I've got a few seconds to breathe, check chat, and then we're off. But with this, it's like in, bam, skip, oh, we're continuing.
Stars.
And it definitely feels more like a marathon doing that. Alright, Gravedigger, one of the most dangerous points of the game. Ideally, Gravedigger will never touch me, but if he does, it does a lot of damage really quick. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Truckosaurus versus Gravedigger. Only the Springfield Mechadome. Piss off. Absolutely despise dealing with that. Just generally dealing with Gravedigger is one of my least favorite parts of this game.
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
For the rest of his life.
I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
It's strange how many of these signs are like completely readable. And you can see like this one down here says danger, and then there's high voltage. And then there's a sign on the left and that sign on the right that are both actual things to say, but are mirrored for some reason. It's such a weird idea. There's the sign
looking good.
Like near the fountain, where you have to put the book and you get the compass, where the two signs beneath, like, the sign beneath the book and the sign beneath the compass say the same thing, something about removing dog excrement, but they're mirrored and flipped. And it's so weird that that's just a thing.
Jill, get out of the cable car now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
Yeah.
Mikhail.
No, the brakes are out.
Not the brakes. It's hopeless. There's nothing we can do.
It's useless.
I always love just how ridiculous it looked when Jill jumps out the window. It's so funny to me. Masochist confirmed. Like, Jill is absolutely probably the best of the RE protagonists. Absolutely adore Jill. And it's ridiculous that she's been so overlooked by Capcom for such a long time. And it feels like they've only really brought her back because they were remaking Resident Evil 3, so she had to come back anyway. And then it turned out people actually liked her.
Carlos!
Phew. Well, we both managed to survive. Maybe we can start helping each other again.
Yeah, it's been rough. But we can rest now.
No, we're the only ones left. There's no rest for the wicked. Here's a gift for you.
I think this is the only time the game will just give you freeze rounds. Alright, let's do this. Oh, the beacon powders are here. And the A's are over here. I should really just throw all of these together. Let me just put my stuff up here. Hey, how you doing, Steam Powered Cat? That's probably enough freeze rounds. Always a problem there. Alright, we head out here real quick, and we can grab these herbs here. Was hoping without attracting the attention of the crows, but that's not going to be a thing. Get real quick and circle around and get in through the main entrance. Just get all the crows. Crows are anti-fun. You're absolutely right. Are we gonna see spiders here? Yes. Grab these, definitely. You really don't want to go up here until you have the key for this. Because regardless of whether or not you accomplish what you've come up here to do, when you try to leave this area through the door you came in through, Nemesis will come through. And it makes him active in the area. Silver. There's a mine thrower rounds. How did I end up with more handgun ammo? Yeah, how is it doing? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's wrong. Only 2 changes, that wasn't a bad result. I only had the 1 set of ammo though. No, this game loves giving you handgun ammo and like nothing else. Aside from the very few times where the game will give you some small amounts of shotgun ammo or... How you doing, Seek? Aside from the very few occasions where they'll give you... I think they'll give you like 2 or 3 shotgun boxes throughout the game. There's those 3 grenade launcher ammos that are hidden in the... that you need the crank for in the yard area. That one time the game gives you flares rounds and freeze rounds from Carlos. The one time the game gives you magnum rounds. Like, aside from that, you have to make all the other ammo. But the game will just regularly give you handgun ammo. Yeah, the game wants you to make other ammo, but like I mentioned earlier, when I was thinking about the possibility of maining the shotgun around the end game, if you're gonna spend the gunpowder to make shotgun ammo, you're kind of wasting it. Let's see how well this goes. Too much. One day I should sit down and actually memorize this. Yeah, I feel very much the same way, Teague. This is the puzzle I have trouble with. The water puzzle I'm fine with. This isn't gonna work. Oh, it did. Awesome. I thought it'd go too far. I think part of the trouble might be that this one you can just memorize. Like, you can look at what the time is and know where you need all 3 balls to go. The water sample puzzle requires a different kind of deduction. That's, like, possibly just more in-depth to it. So it might just be the water puzzle is worse for speedrunners and regular players? I don't know. But taking the time to memorize the clock puzzle would immediately just negate any problem I have with it. That gear really makes me think of Tomb Raider. I hope 53 rounds is enough.
We're saved. Down here!
I'm like 67. Yes, but
Finally
I think we've
over.
clearly established I've not been doing well in this playthrough.
No!
Stars. Stars.
Alright, so ideally I can do this without ever moving. I feel like a bunch of the shots missed. So if you don't jump out of the tram, if you hit the brakes, then this fight is different. Carlos jumps through and destroys Nemesis's rocket launcher, which arguably makes it harder. While Nemesis has the rocket launcher, he's not going to make a beeline for you.
Jill! Jill! Hang in there! What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like
yeah,
our
check
roles have
that
been
later.
reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey!
I like classic
Take it
Carlos.
easy.
They're two different
I'm
flavors. I think is
Don't
something
feel
that
any
helps.
pain, but that's what bothers me.
Like they're
If I
both
can't
pretty
feel
different
anything,
characters.
then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Yes. Made it through. If I can get out of the clock tower without using any ammo, I'll be happy with that. You bastard. We did it. Now to use the Carlos strength. Okay, where was my goddamn target? Unironically asking if Professor X is a jerk. I think it's one of those things, like, the longer any piece of X-Men media goes on, the more likely it is that Professor X is going to be a jerk. It happened in the movies, too. Like, in both sets of the movies. There's supposed to be a first aid spray in here? There it is. And 9 times out of 10, it's specifically when Jean Grey is involved.
There also appears to be a slight
What's that
fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
I mean, the whole Professor X has a thing for Jean Grey thing was never good. And the fact that it was there from the beginning is endlessly frustrating.
I had no idea another guinea pig was still alive. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Sometimes it's easy to forget one's loyalties. Just like that traitor.
We've been
You
at the
mean
point
guy who
for a
shot you?
long time now where I think Magneto is better as a
One with the
hero than
gray
a villain.
hair and ugly mug. I can't believe he had the guts to shoot me. That traitor. You mean Nikolai?
Maybe Age of Apocalypse had it right. Just kill off Xavier and make Magneto in charge of the X-Men. What more character growth is Xavier gonna have? Why did that panel say Catholic Student Center? Did you guys see that? We can't examine it again, but the panel under the lever said Catholic Student Center. I mean, if we make Xavier the villain, not necessarily a bad thing, but if we can do it without ever bringing up Onslaught, that'll be nice. Cyclops is a more well-respected leader. The problem with Cyclops, just in general, is a lot of the time he's written as kind of bland. Like, they could do better with Cyclops 90% of the time. Only the real-life villains bring up Onslaught. Grab what I need. Haha! It's just a zombie. 531. Alright. Zeke, you'll probably know this. Which Marvel vs. Capcom game was it where Onslaught was the final villain? Can I get to that right now? God damn it. First one? That sounds about right. I think Marvel Superheroes, it was Thanos and possibly Doctor Doom. 531. Three is Galactus. I have no idea who it is in 2. Second was original. Yeah, MVC2 had a bunch of original characters for some reason. You fucking dare. Speaking of dodges doing nothing but get you into trouble. Yeah, that's infinite. Infinite was weird with its story. Like, the story was a good idea, but it's rough. Maybe one day I'll invite you onto the stream again, Seek, and we'll go through the story of Infinite. and discuss how Chris Redfield is absolutely useless in that story and just makes things worse. Here we go. Honestly, as a game, I didn't hate MVC Infinite. I thought it played fine. And the return to teams being 2 characters rather than 3 wasn't awful.
Hey! Are you okay?
Yes. Barely. What's going on?
No way! That monster just doesn't give up!
What? I thought we killed that thing.
No, it's been waiting for you!
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai? Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
Really? You think the acting is better in the original? Right. Oh, you love the cheese. Yeah. I think in general the writing is better in the original. The story is definitely better in the original. Uh-oh. Gale. I forgot this is where we need the lockpick again. Don't mind me. This playthrough's been rough. Alright, part key, which... Fun fact, the image for the part key is actually one of the beta keys from RE2. I could do with some bee rounds. Some bee powder. I mean, it's not a bad thought. It's just so rare to see something like that that we're aware of. Oh, good, it's zombies. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be hunters, because I did not bring a shotgun. Now I have to hope for the next room as well. Leafy dogs. It's not dogs. There are occasions where it's like, yeah, I prove that I do actually know what I'm doing. And that then, knowing that there's a third hunter, was absolutely one of those times. Ideally, this will be another one of those times. Okay, I know there's bee powders in the cabin. What is it, 11 shots to take out Gravedigger with acid? Damn it. Overthinking it again. Alright. I've given Code Veronica crap in the past, having zombies come up out of graves when it makes no real sense with the T-virus. But in Code Veronica's defense, they do it here first, and it's probably dumber here. Alright, so... acid rounds... I wish they brought the first aid box back. It's such a good item. Especially since you can fill it up. Like, you use a first aid spray from it, and you can put spare first aid sprays in there. Lighter. Where's my reloading tool? There you are. Grab the grenade rounds as well. Grenade rounds feel more useless in this game than any other game in the series. Especially because grenade rounds will reliably not kill a zombie. I don't have the B rounds to make more. I can make flame rounds, but that's it. Should be fine. Alright. So if I recall correctly, it takes 11 correct hits with acid rounds to kill Gravedigger. They don't matter. What do we got later? There's more B rounds I can get later. Combine those to make C.
All
More freeze
supervisors,
rounds.
mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself.
Yeah.
How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Oh!
Another mutant!
So ideally, this is the last place I have trouble with in the game.
What's going on? Whoa!
I say ideally because last time I did this, I died to Final Nemesis, which was just
What is that?
nonsense. Let's get help out. Welcome back, man. actually genuinely nervous right now. Yeah, that was nastier than I would have liked, but we did it. Really hate Gravedigger. Okay, just run past, we're never coming back here. No. With it being a straight line, and the specific way Gravedigger moves, it works against you. And then Gravedigger will sometimes pop out and you can attack him, but a lot of the times he'll pop out to attack you and then pop back in, which gives you no real time to attack him while avoiding him.
Stars.
It's honestly kind of surprising that Nemesis doesn't chase Jill there, like he doesn't jump off after her. He just heads towards the Dead Factory. Alright, put you away for now and replace you with a shotgun. Even Nemi needs 5. Oh, don't forget the water sample. Alright, let's see how long the water puzzle's gonna take. Like I say, I'm usually fine with this, but yeah, there have been times where I haven't been. Yeah. Every time we do this pathway, we always get the rocket launcher specifically to kill Nikolai. Not for any other reason, it's always just to kill Nikolai. Okay, that's the only one that works for A. None of these can be right now. Yeah, A needs 1 in the first 3 anyway, I've got it wrong. So our entire deduction is flawed right now based on A being right like that. I think I had it and then I quit and it's reset everything. Yeah, it's reset everything. I meant to check, not quit. Okay, so C is definitely right. I feel like it's B. Press that because I know it's not right. I'll push B to the right. Now it's hitting me really bad. Turns out you're wrong, Clem. B and C were both wrong. Thank you. That took longer than it should have, honestly. I did terribly there. Yeah.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Joe. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know.
That's only however
Don't
long
have
of the
much
game
time
we have left.
We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nikolai.
Carlos, we're not that close. Don't put your hand on my face. Weird. I've got the ammo. That took more ammo than I'd like, though. Huge definitely just put him down with a shotgun. Alright, last set of handgun ammo. System disc. I like how the variation on Nikolai getting through here all depends on... The difference is Nikolai is here and goes through that door if you jump off the bridge. And he's able to do that because jumping off the bridge means you take longer to get there. And I like that the time difference is what causes it. It's like in RE2. I like that the difference between A scenario and B scenario events is entirely dependent on who is where at what time. Wait a second, let me see what I've got in the chest. Okay, so that works out better. I don't have enough for that. So what we do now... Right, and that's all good. I wonder if the Steam glitch works on this version. Yes, it does. We'll use that. Alright, so there's gonna be Drain Delos up here. Fuck 'em. That's walking into a boss fight with Nemesis and I'm just not bringing anything with me. What do I actually use this key for? Right, okay, so I use that to get into the Nemesis fight room. I am blanking on stuff here that I should not be blanking on. It's embarrassing. Should have just ran through that entire thing was a mistake. I know the card is for the rocket launcher, but I'm thinking in my head, like, the key's gotta be used for something. And it's like, no, it doesn't. I can't check how many freeze rounds I have.
Warning. Proceeding with operation.
So I say this every time, but I feel like it's tradition at this point. Just the last part, yeah. Nemesis approaches you in a dark room with his shirt off. Look at all those consecutive dodges Jill just pulled off. Okay, 49. I hope it's enough. It's fine. Being over here is good anyway, because this is where the card drops out. Hey, how you doing, Martin? Dead Factory is still a much more interesting final location than another lab.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yeah, let's go do it. And there's Nemi-chan. There's your naked zombies. Always want to aim up at zombie heads anyway. RE2 is really bad for it, especially when you get the custom shotgun. If you shoot a zombie in center mass, it cuts them in half, and then you've got to deal with the upper torso crawling at you. And it's honestly just frustrating. Jumping off the bridge leads you to this situation where you can use the rocket launcher to shoot down Nikolai's helicopter, which is the main reason I always want the rocket launcher. But it's actually less inconvenient to get the rocket launcher if you push Nemesis off the bridge. It's just that if you do that, the only real use for the rocket launcher is in the final fight with Nemesis. Why are you motherfuckers back? Alright, we got the lab card. Combine this with that, we get one more full reload. Zombies here. I've done playthroughs where I've shot these guys specifically with a grenade launcher round. And like I've shot all three of them with grenade launcher rounds, and all three of them have survived to grab me while they're on the floor. It's incredibly frustrating.
You're still alive. Such persistence.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry, but there is no escape from here. Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's entirely up to you.
His playthrough is absolutely ruined.
Jill, what happened?
Carlos, Nikolai beat us to the chopper.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance.
I'm incredibly frustrated with my mistakes. I've done such shoddy work this entire playthrough.
Jill!
At least we get this cutscene though.
Over. I've come to retrieve Jill. I can see there's no time left to bring her. This is the stars. Please come in, Jill. Here. Are you there to come? Come in.
Hey! He just called your name.
Who could it be?
It doesn't matter. We should tell him where we are.
So you get this cutscene if, after Carlos goes to the receiver, you leave this room by the door and then come back.
We've gotta find a way out of here, now!
If you examine the ladder before leaving, Carlos runs out without hearing that message, and this message plays and the hatch opens.
Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
This has been such a shoddy playthrough.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
That is exactly what I mean with the grenade launcher. We'll always leave them alive. Oh, there's shotgun ammo here? I never knew. Still alive. That might change. What is this? Alright. Let's set this up properly then. That should be enough. If I die to final Nemesis, we're quitting and I'm never streaming again.
Checking system. Checking battery. Warning, there is not enough power to activate the system.
There we go.
Battery connected.
Yeah, those monsters are alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, it's climbing over the top, just like I expected. Not a chance, Flame. Dog from the remake. You mean Flame? You meant Nemesis, alright. Never gets it on the first try. But we've done enough damage that it's heading towards the dead tyrant. So it should hit this time.
System overheating. Enter cooldown mode.
It's not over yet, Snake. Here it is.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Beautiful. I don't think you can flame. And that's time.
Jill, look! Chopper's coming in! Yes!
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't think you can get hit by the rail cannon. I couldn't let you die.
Thanks, you saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
Is it you?
Are you ready to finish this?
It's coming!
Yeah.
That's it. Umbrella's going down.
It's such a better ending than RE3, mate, being like, yeah, it was because of human greed. And it's like, save your preaching.
And now we
At
have
the
a
very least, though,
it seems that the president and the federal council
like you mentioned that, Bane. At the very least, this means that we have at least once now gotten the canon ending for RE3.
For this extreme situation, and have since executed.
Every time we've done this previously, we've either killed Nikolai or Nikolai's been killed by Nemesis. This is the only time we've seen Nikolai get away, which is the canon. Hey, it's Mr. Charisma.
For civilians of Raccoon City.
I mean, I can't say that about Texas because Ninja is there, but a specific part of Texas. One specific part of Texas. Two specific parts of Texas. Surgical nukes. I feel like at that point, you might as well just use conventional explosives. We get a shout out from Mr. Charisma, please. Mr. Charisma is a super cool dude who is probably streaming tonight. Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. Molotovs, yeah. Thank you, Clint. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, more Guardians of the Galaxy. And since I am off work tomorrow, expect to see me there saying dumb shit. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, once again. I love this ending theme, it is one of my favourites. That's enough of that. To be fair with that flame, like, RE2, RE3, and Code Veronica all end with the whole thing of, let's go and take Umbrella down. The stock market is what will kill everybody. So the PC version's been interesting. At some point, I'm going to have to come back to this and take a look at what a range mode actually is. Because that doesn't exist on any other version. I'm the least expected ally. I don't understand how that's an S rank. Like, I feel like it cannot have been taking into account time skip by doors. Like, if you play Resident Evil 2 on GameCube, it's the only version other than the PC version where you can skip where you can skip cutscenes. But the game will add the time that's supposed to be there onto your final time. This has to have not been counting the time from skipping doors. Because there's no way that that's what the in-game timer should be at. S also, I think, is a rank exclusive to the Japanese version. The Western version caps at A. Thanks for the GGs though, Clem. I don't know what this is. There's a few different ending images you can get for RE3. One of them is Jill and Carlos on a cruise ship together, for some reason. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's just A rank. But if that's the case, then I've not done well enough. Unlock them all over the year, that's fair enough. And this is your code Veronica tease. I like code Veronica Chris. Signature phrase, please forgive me, Claire, for not telling you where I've gone. What time is it? 4:10. It is probably not worth jumping into orange mode. But this has been pretty neat. PC version is very nice. Skipping doors makes replaying it a lot quicker. 4:30. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Charisma. I'll catch you later. So, yeah, I've got this. I have the PC version of RE2 as well. Which I don't know when I'm ever going to stream. I'm just generally kind of tired of RE2. So, I don't know when that'll happen. I don't know. I feel like a lot of these more modern throwbacks to being well, watch other people banking. I feel like a lot of these more modern Resident Evil throwback games are just generally awful. It looked fun. I don't believe you. I don't believe you on these things, Flame. PC RE2 is the only version of RE2 I've not streamed at any point. I've done PS1 numerous times, I've done GameCube, I've done N64. I've not beaten N64, because every time I've done it, I've died, which is... And I've done Dreamcast numerous times. If you want to get technical about it, I've not done PC. I've also not done the original PS1 release, pre-DualShock, which I do own physically. It's the copy of RE2 I own physically. I only own DualShock digitally. RE3, like, still absolutely love this game. I think at this point, just because of my overdoing of Resident Evil 2, this is now my favourite. Which Soul Calibur? Fightcade. Did they set up Naomi on Fightcade? I'd probably be down to play Soul Calibur 1 on Fightcade. But if not, Soul Calibur 6. I really enjoyed what I played of Soul Calibur 6. I need more of you to get your Fightcades together. Yeah, Flycast, which... If I can avoid Flycast, yes, I will absolutely avoid it. I'm very happy with Redream as my Dreamcast emulation solution. But if you put enough power into it, Flycast can be fine. Also, another reminder for anybody who's interested to let me know in the horror channel if you want to be joining us for Resident Evil Outbreak multiplayer. If you can do it and you want to do it, we'll be doing it on Sundays, 8 PM British Summer Time. Work out whether it's for your own time. To figure out whether you're available, and if you are interested, I will add you to the list. If we have more than 3 people who sign up for it, which I expect we will, people have shown interest in it over like the time we've been talking about it, then I will have to schedule people down for specific days to join us. So what do we got going on now? We got a little bit of time. New developments. I have purchased Dark Souls 1 through 3 on PC in the summer sale, so we have those now. Whether or not anything will come of those, I don't know. The plan is still to eventually do Dark Souls 3. Whether I do that before or after Bloodborne, I don't know. And God knows when that'll happen. Ideally, eventually, I would not mind doing the Daughters of Ash mod for Dark Souls 1. I got Scholar of the First Sin edition. Not for any good reason, because honestly, I would be happy if I never played that game again. I never played Vanilla, and I have no interest in just playing Dark Souls 2 again. By the time we were halfway through Dark Souls 2, I just wanted it to end. And skipped basically all the DLC. I don't care. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bane. I've got various friends who have enjoyed it. Kira, who pops in every now and then, it's his favourite Dark Souls. He prefers it to 1 and doesn't like 3. Going onwards, I don't know what the next Souls-like we'll be doing will be. I'm in no hurry to jump into one. Anything else? Ideally, these midday earlier streams will keep happening when I'm available, with either stuff that I've done before or stuff that I'm not going to do on the evening streams. Generally, just not RPGs. RPGs I want to keep for the evening streams, which are like the proper streams. I'd like to at least do a little of Shadow Tower before I do Shadow Tower Abyss on stream, Flame. But that's also a thing of, like, should I do Kingsfield before Shadow Tower? And honestly, I'm not going to do Kingsfield. Wouldn't mind taking a look at Kingsfield 4, though, see how that turned out. I think the next FromSoft game we'll do will be a Togi, though. Absolutely jump into that bad boy. And then I'd turn around and surprise you all with the Let's Play of The Adventures of Cookie and Cream. Anything else of note? I was intending to actually do Doom today and give that a start. And for some reason, the audio would not come through. Like, at all. Mouse injector for Duck Station. I don't know. I don't want to play it with a mouse. But yeah, I was intending to do Doom today, but the audio just isn't coming through for some reason. Like, on my PC. So I need to fix that, work out what's going on with it. I was debating Mad Max, Wolfenstein: The New Order. No, I'm talking like Doom 2016, not Classic Doom. Classic Doom, there are so many ways to do Classic Doom, I would have a way that works. And besides, if I'm going to do Classic Doom, I want to do it co-op. I feel like it's the only way to get through episode 3 and still be interested. So we got a few minutes we can kill. Anybody has any questions they want to ask? Go ahead. The floor is now just generally open for a minute. I wonder what's happened with the Lollipop Chainsaw remake that they said that they will not be included in the licensed soundtrack for. Which is like half of, like, what's the point? Killer 7's a game I'd love to do at some point. I never finished that. On. Yeah, fair enough. Again, Hexen, like episode 3 of Doom, I feel like the only way to do it and keep it any kind of interesting for a stream would be to do it co-op. You know what you should do, Flame? Right. I'm just kind of sat here now. I didn't see you do it again. I'm intending to come back later, do another stream, an evening stream. Either Final Fantasy IX or more Crisis Core. Those are the two evening games we're going to be working through now. Should be fun. I'm still super happy with the PSP layout I made. Really nice. Drive is interesting. It's kind of a shame that it's mostly overlooked in retrospect. It does, yeah. I'm not going to disagree with that. Yeah, so either FF9 or Crisis Core later. Look forward to one of those. I don't know what the next midday game will be. We'll start one at some point. They'll just be like a continuing thing. And we're going to avoid doing RPGs because I want the RPGs to be like the main focus streams. So they're going to be like the evening streams when more of you are generally available, as opposed to the midday streams when you guys who live across the Atlantic aren't as available because it's earlier for you. You may be in work or at school. And people who live over here are just generally in work. So the serious RPG streams will stay to the weekend. Stuff I'm debating doing for midday streams, like I say, Doom, if we can get that working properly with the audio for some goddamn reason. A Hat in Time, I was debating. Mad Max. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Wolfenstein The New Order. Those are the main games I've been considering. They make a Hat in Time co-op? I feel like there was something about that. But yeah, that's going to do it for us for today anyway. I'll be back later with an RPG, either more Crisis Core or Final Fantasy IX. See what I'm in the mood for. Got plans of what to do when I finish one of those. We'll see what it's going to be. Generally more RPGs. I'm debating diving into Dragon Quest. I haven't done any Dragon Quest for the stream. So, maybe some of that. Possibly 5. I'd like to do 8, but Teak isn't far off doing 8 himself. So, I'll leave that. Maybe 3. 3 would be nice. Like, goddamn Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 3 as a game so beyond its time, it is unbelievable. That's gonna be in a way future. Coming up next month, we have my birthday. And for my birthday, expect an extended stream. Currently undecided on what that will be. Either a 24-hour stream, or I will play this game until I have finished it stream. If that comes in at less than 24 hours. Various thoughts I've had with that have been like play Final Fantasy VII for 24 hours. I mentioned on the Discord the possibility of doing this 8 times to get all the epilogues in one sitting, which probably won't work out. Although with a PC version, like skipping doors, I could do this 8 times in 24 hours. The console version would be the real question, whether or not I could hit that 8 times. And various other ideas, just generally an extended stream for my birthday next month, which will be the 11th. The 11th of August will be my birthday. So look forward to that. Digital Devil Saga will continue at some point. I've heard, I think we mentioned it previously, like, System Shock Remake finally coming out and just being a real surprise. It wasn't just good, it was apparently really good. Like, that's a surprise. How many times can I beat Dark Souls 2 in 24 hours? 0, because I'm not going to play Dark Souls 2. All good stuff and improve mechanics from 2. Cool. Awesome. But yeah, I've got general ideas. I'll mostly leave that up as a surprise. Let you guys know what that'll be. But one thing I will make a point of with the birthday stream, you can see I can believe that. One thing I'll make a point of with the birthday stream, the Discord will be open. I will be in the Discord on voice chat, and the Discord will be open for any of you guys, for any of you regulars who are on the Discord to jump in on chat with me at any point. And that will be the birthday stream. That is next month on the 11th. Look forward to that. Digital Devil Saga will return at some point. I'll have to be in the mood for it. I want to get Outbreak done. Once we do all the scenarios of Outbreak, we can jump into Resident Evil 4 and finally start wrapping up the 10 years of Resident Evil series. And also, that will free Sundays up, because with Sundays being the only time I'm guaranteed available, that's the best time to set these Outbreak streams. But once they're done, expect the return of Chance on Persona 3. At some point after that. So Chance and I have been in discussion on getting back to that. And with any luck, it will be happening soon. So the sooner we get Outbreak done for that time slot, the better. But yeah, that should be pretty much it. So I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I just really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Bane, Clem, Pete, Flame, Mr. Charisma. We had some others in here as well. Steam Powered Cat, of course. And then we had some newer ones. I can't remember what their names were. Undead Pilot, I think, was the name of one of them. Martin was in here. I feel like there's one more person and I've missed them. But everybody in chat is very much appreciated. Thank you so much for joining me and keeping me company. Like I say, back later today with more of the RPG stuff that I love. But yeah, with that, there's not really anything else to say, except thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. Bum ba da ba da bum bum ba bum bum ba da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da.